Namaste everyone, my name is Eoin Finn and I'm honored to be here with you in this time, in this space, in this moment. It is so precious. Let's start and seated today. So I really recommend sitting on a cushion or a blanket or even a sweatshirt, whatever you have. So you need to have your pelvis tilted forward. Okay, so your sit bones move back a little and your pelvis is a little bit on a downhill slope. Don't feel it needs to be fancy the way we're sitting. Get nice and tall. And let's be here with our breath. Let your sit bones sink down onto the earth, into the Great Mother, and breathe worries and heaviness out of your body through an open mouth. Let it go. Yield down into the great supportive earth underneath us. Let the bones feel heavier. Now, in that relaxation, find the opposite tendency. The crown of the head starts to rise up in opposition to the tailbone. But we slightly connect the front ribs to the pelvis so your back stays nice and broad. The ears lengthen away from the collarbones. And we breathe in all three dimensions, up, down, front and back, side and side. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, pause. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Now keep breathing like that, in through the nose. And breathe out through an open mouth, slow. Now the concentration here is to feel that when you breathe in, you are expanding the back of the rib cage. We call this the Manipura loop. Breathing into the kidneys and the adrenal glands backside. And every time the breath flows out, allow this kind of house cleaning to happen of the tension that we store in our bodies, minds, and heart. Now in our hormone system, we have the pituitary glands, and in our energy chakra system, we have our third eye, Ajna chakra. Soften the forehead. Relax your brain. And just take a few more long breaths. And the key word I want you to feel is breathe luxuriously. Just luxuriously breathe in like a friend has just cooked you an amazing meal. Every breath is its own beautiful offering from the trees and the seas. And then turn your palms up. Find light in the palms. Take a breath in and reach the hands up. And when you breathe out, bring the hands back down over the heart center, thumbs touching the heart, back is broad. And even the most skeptical of us these days have a tendency towards prayer and setting intentions and hope. Because when life knocks you to your knees, we have no choice but to pray. So breathe in something good that you are grateful for, your family, this earth, the stars. And breathe out your worries right now. Let them go. Breathe into the now. And breathe out all projections of the future that has not happened. Let it go. And bask in this beautiful light. One more breath. And clear, open mouth. Let it go. Last time. And let's start to move. Remove your cushion. Come onto all fours, hands and knees. Spread the fingertips out wide. Now let's get some breath moving in the body. Cat-cow, simple movements. When we breathe in, lift your tailbone, look up, breathe in. And when we breathe out, round the spine the opposite way. Tailbone tucks. Inhale, lift your chest, take a big sip in. Exhale, round the spine the opposite way, feeling the full movement of the spine. One more, inhale, open up. Exhale, round the spine and open up here. Now slowly spread out through the fingertips and press the fingertips down like you are a gecko on a wall. From the anchor points of the hands, start to shift your tailbone back to something resembling a child's pose, except with the hands anchored and the tailbone moving the opposite way. There is so much traction in your spine. Now let the breath flow into the joints of the spine as the feeling. So almost like you have little inflatable floaties between every joint of the spine. And when you breathe in, make it longer, tailbone goes back. And when you breathe out, the tension in our muscles goes out through an open mouth. Tension from our thoughts. Take a few more breaths. As a teacher of mine, Bonnie Brain Bridge Cohen, said that our mind is like the wind and our bodies are like the sand in the desert. The mind shapes the body, but let all that tension that our mind puts in the body go out through an open mouth. Breathe in your light, breathe in your length. Breathe it out one last time. It's simple, but it's good. Open the mouth, make a sound. And we're going to do small, simple movements, undulations of the spine. Rock forward into a